Hello everyone, Yurkun from the 430.com forums again here. So in this video I'm going to talk you through where to get specifically and how to use puTTY for use with, on Windows 7 for use with the Launchpad drivers for a way for you to output information to either debug or just spit information out through another program so you can see what's going on as you're doing your program there. It's kind of neat. I'll do a demonstration here in a future video and show you all how that's done. But anyways, let's if you go to Google and just type in puTTY in the search bar there and hit enter, this should be the first page here. Now if you notice this link right up here at the top, this is the one that I personally prefer to come to, just to make sure that I'm not actually downloading malicious code and executing it on my system. So anyways, if you come down here for Windows on Intel x86 and just download puTTY from any one of these locations here, I usually just right click on this and open a new tab and just save it wherever I want to save it. But I already have puTTY on my system, so I'm not going to do that. That's pretty much brain dead easy. I actually have it down here on my start or on my taskbar down here. So let's go into here and let me show you a little bit on how to set this up here. Previous video I did, which I felt was a bit rushed, which is the reason why I'm doing this now, this new video now. I was setting up with COM5 here, but let's just take a closer look at this here. This is actually a setup for SSH or secure shell for a virtual machine that I've had in the past that I no longer have. If we take a look at the host name or IP address and the port, and right here it'll say it'll have SSH selected here. Pretty much what we're going to want to do is we're actually well, for you, if you have not installed or used puTTY before, you're going to need to change this to serial. But anyhow, let me come down here and just modify one of my previous setups here for a different COM port here, and I'll just load that. And you can see up here for serial line it'll say COM5, and then over here for the speed we need 9600 because the Launchpad CDC drivers for communicating serially with your serial program of choice, which is puTTY here, can only operate at 9600 or lower. So I pretty much just put it at the max and am good with that. So in the last video we all saw that my COM port number was 6, so I'm just going to go ahead and change that to COM6 here. Whatever your COM setting or whatever Windows decided to set up your COM port number for you, you want to set that here. So if it was COM3, put COM3 here. If it was COM 512 or whatever, go ahead and put 512 in here, although that would be pretty high. Then of course, like I said, make sure speed is set to 9600. Make sure that you have serial selected here, right? And then go ahead and for the saved, let's go ahead and save this session. So we'll call this, for my purposes here, COM6, and you just go ahead and make it the same as your serial line up here, and then go ahead and click save. We're not quite done here. What we need to do is come down to the bottom part of the tree here where it says serial, and we need to make sure that everything is the same as it was within the device manager for our device here. And then lastly, we're going to need to make sure that our flow control here is set to X on and X off, to be explicit between the device between device manager and our software here. Okay, and then once that is done, you got to have all this set right here. You want to come back up here to session and click save again. And then if you come back down here to serial, everything should be as you set it here previously. So I suppose this is going to be a rather short video, but you know, there's not really much else to this. I had this in the previous video all into one, but it was really rushed. I was talking really fast and I was just kind of babbling, so like I'm doing now. But anyways, y'all take it easy, and I will talk to you all in the next video.